Hey, welcome to the channel. Let's talk about my latest tier list. So my tier list has gone through a visual revamp. So I took my previous tier list, which was getting a little out of control as far as colors and just being wild looking. I wanted to go for a cleaner look, and this is what I came up with so far. So let's go over pretty much what most of the stuff means on these comics. So starting with my sample comic, which is a Black Cat issue #1. So starting with this comic, at the top right of it, you have the fair market value for the physical comic. So this is just a fair market value. Doesn't mean this is what every single one of these comics go for. Sometimes they go higher, sometimes they go for lower. And if you were to check eBay, which just know that eBay is king of, not going to say ripping you off, but you're definitely paying a premium when you buy on eBay. So if you see prices higher than this, say for instance this Black Cat's going for, I don't know, just say it's going for 2,000 on eBay, but its fair market value is 1,300, then just know this, it might be just because the guy wants to make some money off this comic. I mean, I don't blame him. People got these are investments for a lot of people, and that's the reason why. So, and also just note that this Black Cat issue #1 is not going for $1,300. It's just a fake number I put on there. The blue section is for special events like Fantastic Four #13 and Daredevil issue #1. So those were both New York Comic Con exclusives. So I figure we're gonna have more like that. So I have a little section for just in case any of the new comics coming out, we'll have them as well. Next one, we have the icon legend. So the icon legend is to the right of this tier list. It just goes over what each icon means, because sometimes these comics will have special notes for them, and instead of just writing the notes all over the comic, I just came up with icons to make it a lot easier to see. The bottom part where the black button's at, that is for major first appearances. So sometimes you'll get a comic that has like 15 first appearances. So I just try to pick which ones are important out of there. Note that if you feel that there's one of these comics out there that's missing a first appearance that is important, please let me know. Because for instance, I had a comment the other day letting me know that I had forgot about the Cosmic Ghost Rider. So I added that on there for the Thanos #13. Moving on, the number of secret rares is what that button means. So that one can be either green, yellow, or orange right now. That's just implying that the greens are pretty much low editions for the secret rares, and then yellows is your average, and then orange, which so far we only have one, is for the Amazing Spider-Man #14. That one has 1,400, so I made that one a orange. Next, we have misprints. So the misprints, as of right now, I can only think of 4 of them. There might be more. If you know that there's another one out there, please let me know, because at the moment I can't think of the if we have any other misprints out there. So misprints can be either previously, like say on the physical version has a misprint. A good example would be the Amazing Spider-Man #3 that was recently released. So on the physical version, when they first came out with that, they had a misprint calling Spider-Man Superman, and they left that in this comic. So that one's actually a physical error, not really VeVe or Marvel's fault. They probably did it on purpose, just for fun. So, but there's also misprints though that are more so VeVe or Marvel's fault, where it's like a maybe a, for instance, the Kang and what else? The Avengers #47. They both have the cover in there twice. And then what else do we have? The Hitmonkey has a misprint for spelling on the cover. Moving on, the total issue amount for the comic. So average issue amount right now is 30,000 for a comic. So sometimes you'll have less and sometimes you have more. So I have that noted over there to the side of the comic. And then last for the comic is the issue number at the top. So I'm trying to think of anything else I should add for this. At the moment, I can't think of anything, but if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Also consider though, whatever you suggest, just think about, is it going to fit on this tier list? Like, is it like, say you have a long list of things to add is it going to clutter up my comics or our comics so much that it's going to be very hard to even see the comic anymore? So those are some things I've had to consider. But if you have a really good one, don't be afraid to just at least mention it, because then I'll decide if it's worthy or not, or if I can make it work. And then any other suggestions for the tier list, as far as maybe visuals or just maybe some more notes you want on here, please let me know, and I'll do my best to either add them or take in at least consideration of what you mentioned. And that seems to be it. And yeah, all right, cool. As always, thank you for watching.